Let's talk about the best goal of the week presented by Urologic Integrated Care. When it comes to men's health, prostate care, testosterone therapy, and ED treatment, meet Dr. Victoria Bird and Urology Integrated Care. If you are ready to feel confident, strong, and back to your best, Dr. Victoria Bird is your trusted urology expert because your health deserves the best. And now, best goal of the week. Luis, this is a good one. This is a good one because, hey, we have the PSG versus Bayern 5-4. We have the Atletico. For you, what do you think was the best goal of the week?
Oh, man. I think it's just funny because I stay with this game with this Bayern and PSG. It's just, this game was phenomenal. I just like the Luis Diaz goal against PSG. It was just the way he just catches the ball. He kind of like counters, and then he just slides and just kicks it and makes it. It's just beautiful, man. That goal is just different. That guy, he went from Liverpool, and he had a great start on Liverpool, and now what he's doing on Bayern, he had a Puskas. Like, I think it's gonna be that goal might win the Puskas Award to the best goal of the season. He slides, he saves the ball from the line, and then he just like slide like he was surfing, and then turns around and kicks it like a power shot. And now he has this kind of goals. Just he's having a great season, Elio, and I'm kind of glad just because next to Panama is Colombia, and Colombia is a great team. Trying to be a contender for the World Cup, and for him to have the season that he's having, he just gave huge momentum to Colombia ahead to the World Cup.
That is awesome. Talking about Colombia and other countries in the world, we have a great question here on our YouTube. Remember, YouTube questions and comments are brought to you by Rus Ogra Stay Farm. Thank you for this question. And this question says, why is soccer so popular in the world and now in the U.S.?
It's a great question, Elliot. I'm not going to lie. Why I think soccer is popular outside of the U.S. and people are, recognizing that, how big this sport is outside. Just because outside of the U.S., and I will give my thoughts on the U.S. too. Outside the U.S., this is the cheapest sport to play. Elio, imagine you're just a kid outside playing on the playground with your friends growing up, playing on the grass, playing on the streets. You can just cover a paper ball with like tape or something, and you can start kicking on it. That's why Brazilians, that's what they do. Brazilians can do that. People in South America and Africa and other parts of the world, they do in Europe too. It's like you just need a ball and you can play barefoot, or you can just play with cleats and everything else, and you just grow up playing and kicking a ball. I think that just feel and you can go hours and hours without playing. Now in the U.S. has become more popular because of the influence from these players that they have, and also it helps that, for example, the United States and these big teams from Europe, they come to do the preseason here, so kids can watch live their play, like their favorite players, like Mbappe. Like, remember, they did the Club World Cup last year here with Chelsea winning it, and they just have so many countries from all over the world. And, you have so many, immigrants and people that come here to, make a living, to chasing that American dream, like they call. And they just come here to put that influence in the country, and that kind of helps, because at the end of the day, like you just say, soccer is passion.
Soccer is passion. Soccer is life.
Yeah.